Okay, here we are today down at our news agency at Town Hall Square in Leicester, and I've got with me Dan Ashman. Hi Dan.
Hello.
What are you doing here today?
Well, we're doing a 24-hour vigil in our Bermuda shorts and sunglasses with our walking sticks and our walking aids in order to highlight and bring into public consciousness the plight that elderly and other vulnerable people are facing this winter, and they face it every winter, but this winter the expected death rate due to weather conditions is much higher, and the reason for this is because gas and electricity has gone up, expenditure.
Getting some support from passers-by?
Absolutely.
And a bit of a massage going on now?
Yeah, and so we've got to try to... See you later. Much love. Yeah, we will do. We'll keep ourselves warm. And so basically loads of people are going to die because we've got inadequate facility and funding, and a process which takes months and months and months to get people's boilers fixed, and there's a waiting list of hundreds of people, I've been told, by the council, and they don't necessarily have the capacity to meet all of the needs of the people. And we're finding that the financial crisis, and then the storyline that they're spouting out, we must cut everything now because we have to pay rich people more money. And it's taking away from the most vulnerable people in our communities, and it's killing them. We've got to understand that this is, life and death. And that what we're saying is it's all right to allow people to suffer if they're poor, but it's not all right for bankers who have a lot to go without. And so we've got our priorities completely mixed up. We are as a culture allowing this to take hold and to govern our lives, and we can't allow that to happen anymore, and we've got to use all the means necessary. Right now we need to create political consequences, and if that doesn't work, then we need to overhaul. We need a complete overhaul so that we can engineer a situation where we can meet people's needs, because it's not happening. No, that's one thing which we've got to do. So, we've got homeless shelters being closed, we've got daycare centres being closed, we've got residential homes being closed. The London School of Economics released a report recently where 500,000 elderly people are without adequate care. 500,000. That's how many Wembley stadiums? Of people without adequate facility. And the thing is that the media are trying to spin it that somehow it's the elderly's fault that we're in this situation, and it's not. It's our inability to adapt and to embrace what the success which we've had in enabling a better living standard for many more people, and now we're going, they're not worth anything. And the truth is, that's someone's grandma, that's someone's dad, that's someone's sister, that's someone's auntie, that they're part of our community, and we need to stand up for them and do whatever it takes, take extreme measures, do whatever it takes now, because it really is that bad. It's a war on the poor. And it's a war on the most vulnerable, and it brings shame to us as a country, and it brings shame to us personally as well.
Yeah. So just anybody who stumbles across this video, we're not doing this in midsummer. This is the 3rd of February, and it's not very warm. So Dan, how long have you been here today?
We've been here since 8 o'clock, and we're going to be here till tomorrow morning. And like I said, the reason why we're doing this is because it's a silent killer. It kills people in their homes, and we've got to make sure we have a process where people can get the facility. The community need to make sure on their streets that people are adequately provided for in the interim period until we can devise a better way of distributing resources to people to meet their needs. I mean that's we've got to do it.
What kind of reaction have you had today from people?
Really positive, really positive. We've just had an elders group come down and you know, they're all hugging and rubbing the keeping us warm and stuff like that. And Salisbury came by, Peter Salisbury, the mayor, came by earlier on, and I asked him, will you put more money in the pot for boilers, because there's hundreds of people on the waiting list, you know, so that's elderly people without heating right now. He said no, flat out, and then he came back and he expressed his concern for us, and we're just like, okay, it's because we're here in their face that concern then gets granted, but we need to open our imaginations to the fact that this situation is happening against people's will. People don't have a choice, and we need to extend our resources and our reach to them as well.
So what would you like practically to happen in Leicester?
Practically, I would like the community to come out and to force the council to start making statements and start representing their will. That's practically what they can do, and also on their streets they can have group community meetings to ensure that everybody's adequately provided for. As an interim step, that needs to happen. And then we need to, on the bigger scale, we need to nationalise the energy companies, because it is not acceptable that they're getting record profits off the back of putting up prices when it's killing people, and the government's going along with this, and instead of saying no, we're in the time of recession, people are hard up. We're not going to allow you to outprice people from keeping warm, because secretly, you know, you've got the Eton Massive, they're culturally adrift of the reality of the decisions they're making, and it's killing people, and that's fine by them. You know, this is fine by them, but so we have to create the consequences for them. We have to be the consequence to that indifference and to that vindictiveness that they're showing people.
Dan, thanks for the interview today. Good luck with the rest of the protest, and I hope you get a lot of support.
Okay, take care.